Alright, welcome. This is Off We Go to Grandma's House. Off to Grandmother's house. Off we go to Grandma's house. Welcome. I keep wanting to say Off We Go to Grandma's house. This is To Grandmother's House We Go. To Grandmother's House We Go. For years, I've been referring to it as Off We Go to Grandma's House, and apparently that's not the title. And I cannot get that title out of my head. Welcome. This is To Grandmother's House We Go, and what it means to me. My nan videotaped this for me when I was young. Just remembered it so much, we accidentally taped over the ending. For years, I never knew how this ended. Bought it on DVD. When I watched the ending, I was like, oh, of course, that's the ending. Even though it doesn't necessarily make sense. To Grandmother's House We Go is about the Olsen twins, but they are 6 years old, and they are a complete handful, and they are written like a handful.
Girls, time for bed.
No bed, no bed, no bed, no bed.
Okay, that's enough.
Girls, can't you wait till Christmas morning? No.
And their mother basically says, while not realizing that they're listening, I would love a few days for myself, that's all I want for Christmas. Because they want to go to their grandma's house, and their mother had to work on Christmas Day, they just up and go to grandma's house. But it's a lot harder to get there than they think. This is a look into how it ended, why I still enjoy it, and what it means to me. Here we go. What I especially like is actually the performance of the Olsen twins. Apparently on Full House, they played the same character. I've never seen Full House. I've seen a lot of sitcoms. I've not seen Full House. But in this, they were specifically written for the Olsen twins so that they could play off each other and show how they acted individually. And that is on full force. One of the kids is super competitive.
And I love you.
I love you. I love you bigger. Sorry, Mommy, I love you. I love you bigger. No way. Yes way. I get the first thing. No way. Yes way. Why do you always have to win? Because I'm a winner.
You're both in the back.
The other one just wants a specific toy for Christmas. It's just what separates the two.
I hope it's the Princess Penny doll. It's Princess Penny! It was Princess Penny.
You can see the mum is struggling because there are times where she'll be like, who started it? You or you? And of course the kids say, she did. And we're like, why would you even ask who started it? They're not going to give you a straight answer. Whose pants are they? Mine.
Who started this? You or you?
She is.
Whose pants are they?
Mine.
You can tell she's just fed up. She doesn't know what to do. It gets to the point where the girls jump out of bed. I need to clean my teeth. I need to help her with the toothbrush. Any excuse to get out of bed. And the mum's like, freeze! You want your twin behinds back in your twin bed. You've had your story. You've had your toothbrush. You've
Been to the bathroom, you've brushed all your teeth, you've had your drink of water, you've had your story, you've been tucked in, you've tried to make a break for it, you've done everything but stay in bed with your eyes closed. Now scoot!
And of course, even when the kids go back to the beds, one of them's still like, oh, I'm sleeping in Julie's bed, just to annoy their mum further.
Okay.
And she's a single mum that works at a 24-hour convenience store that makes her work on Christmas Day. So she's pretty stressed out and struggling to take care of the kids, whether they misbehave or not.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. You go to work. I'll clean that up. Mommy's got to work and you've got school, so we're all going to sleep. Ugh, I've got the same bedtime as a 5-year-old. This is pathetic. And have oatmeal. Yummy. You're gonna love it. Okay.
There's also a delivery guy called Eddie who hates kids.
How come you don't like kids?
Yeah, well, you want to know why? Tell you why. Because you're little. You don't know nothing, you haven't done nothing, and you got nothing to say.
Played by Lance Apollinaire from Cheers. I don't really know actors' names, I know where they're from, or I've seen them from. He's a delivery guy who dreams of getting rich off the lottery, but he's a loser, he's selfish, and Rhonda knows it.
Come on. Why won't you go out with me, Rhonda?
You throw away your paycheck on the lottery.
$1.3 million.
Eddie, every week you tell me how much you're going to win. Every week. You're a loser.
And often hits on the mother, not realizing she has kids. And the instant he discovers that, she notices that he's no longer flirting with her.
Oh, well, I gotta roll. Kids, huh? Boy, See you, Rhonda.
Eddie, this is the first time you didn't hit on me.
I gotta go.
He is the technical arc of the film. It's not going for anything super layered or deep. They never go into why Eddie is so jerky, other than a scene where they establish where he lives and why he struggles.
This city is nothing but a big concrete ant farm.
You're losing me.
I'm just a delivery ant trudging along with a fruitcake in my mandibles.
You lost me.
He's competitive and can relate to them, but doesn't like kids.
It's like piranhas, aren't they? Oh, Rhonda, you never mentioned your little roommates.
You got a problem with kids?
No, kids are great. You know, after they're all grown up.
Look what we got.
He basically wants to win the lottery, and the reason he wants to get rich is so he can buy a ranch.
See, Rhonda, when I spin that wheel and I win a big jackpot, I'm going to buy myself a big ranch in Montana. The Lazy E. Look, E stands for Eddie.
He really likes cowboys.
What are you, some kind of cowboy wannabe?
I'm a cowboy gonna be.
But what's interesting about this is like when Eddie is in the truck and he's singing along to cowboy music.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies. Don't fence me in.
And it's also really fun to sing along. It's, from the cowboy band, like that kind of thing.
Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay, I'm an old cowhand.
From the Rio Grande, gotta sing this song, In the cowboy van, I rode the song where the cowboys go. Big around on the radio. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. And they just play Western movies alongside him singing this music.
Don't fence me in.
Man, for crying out loud.
Let me
Hey, hold on right there, partner.
I never understood, even as a kid, why those clips were there.
Hey, you kids can keep your guns and your roses. I'll take Roy Rogers any day. A guy that can ride a horse and play the guitar at the same time. Now that's talent.
And the shenanigans with the villains of the story, who are the FPD bandits, and they steal his and other people's trucks, lends the girls trying to get to Grandma's quite a bit of complications.
Okay, Harv, let's check out the loot.
Hello. Hi.
They are nice to the girls. They're your typical sweet bad guys.
Oh, yeah, here's me at my high school reunion. I didn't graduate, so I had to sneak in. Oh, yeah, here's me and Shirley on our very first date.
Our parole officer fixed us up.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
That was sweet, Harv.
Yeah, my dad always used to say that. Of course, we really had bed bugs, so it's not like he's trying to be sweet. Honey, how come we never had kids?
Because we're criminals, sweetheart.
That's just our job.
His wife is like, we're the bad guys, Harvey. He's like, oh, I keep forgetting. It's that kind of dynamic.
Hey, there's our money.
Hey, girls! It's us, your buddies, Harvey and Shirley.
Oh, no, not them again.
Harvey, I feel so bad for Harvey. He is such an idiot.
Shirley, when did FPD start delivering kids?
Do you know Santa Claus?
We're in the Army together.
What are you rugrats doing in here?
Who ships their kids to grandma's? Don't they gotta be in a box or something?
The movie starts with both of the girls basically being chaos. The scene when they first come in to wake up their mum is typical 6-year-old how you'd wake up your mum.
Wake up, Mommy.
Girls, let Mommy sleep just a little longer.
Okay. Are you asleep yet?
Until the alarm goes off.
Get up!
Eddie often hits on Rhonda when she's at work. Rhonda doesn't respect him. He delivers some presents to Rhonda's house, but encounters the kids first. Pretty much makes enemies of them by killing their snowman.
Mister, you killed our snowman! Mommy! That man killed Frosty!
Rhonda, you're a mommy? Oh, I got a package for you. Sounds like a present.
The presents he brings are from their grandma, and the presents basically say, from their grandma, please come visit me.
Dear Sarah and Julie, come visit me for Christmas. We're having a big carnival. Love, Grandma Mimi. I'm sorry, but we're not going anywhere on Christmas.
And so when Rhonda is completely fed up, she has to go to work, she just gets overwhelmed by having to take care of the kids. She confesses to Stacy.
I couldn't tell the girls after work Christmas Day. Never stops. Every time I turn around, Sarah and Julie are into some kind of trouble. You know, you need a vacation. I would love a vacation. All I want for Christmas is just a couple of days by myself.
And the girls overhear this, and in a genuine gesture of goodwill, and wanting to go to Grandma's, they run away from home.
Mommy wants a vacation from us. We could go to Grandma Mimi's house for Christmas. Good idea, let's do it. How do we get to Grandma's house? Got to think about it. Now, come on. Mike, get set, we're out of here.
But it's really, cute and amusing, because they get to the corner street, and they're not allowed to cross the street.
Uh-oh. We're not allowed to cross the street. That's why I said, uh-oh.
So they take a left,
I hate going uphill.
and they drive around the block.
Are we there yet? I don't think so. That's the next door neighbor.
And they get back home and realize,
We're back where we started.
before getting on the bus, because that's apparently not crossing the street.
Does this bus go to Grandma's house?
I don't know. Where's Grandma live?
She lives in Edgemont.
Oh, that's 3 hours away.
We're on the wrong bus.
But the delivery man kills Frosty. They don't care who he is. They don't like him as a person. But when they see him later and they're trying to get to Grandma's, and they see Eddie, and they know he had the truck, his truck brought the present from Grandma, and then referred to him as, that's the man that killed Frosty. He has the presents, so he goes to Grandma.
That's the man who killed Frosty. He bought his present, so he goes to Grandma's. We could get a ride in his truck, but he doesn't like us. So he better be sneaky.
They try to get into his truck.
Listen, I got your girls right here, and they're fine. Tell you what, you can help me pick my numbers. When's your birthday?
June 13th, 1987.
Eddie is trying to return the girls home. The bandits steal Eddie's truck.
Isn't it a lovely evening for a brisk walk?
Yes, we do.
Lots of joggers coming through.
Sir, you dropped your fanny pack.
Those things come loose all the time.
You very much.
You lost my girls.
Bandits now have the kids.
$10,000? You don't want a reward, you want ransom.
Where get the money?
Tell that guy it's a deal. I'll meet you at the skating rink at Edgemont at 3 o'clock. Wear red hats so I know how to find you. And don't tell the police about this or I just might get lost.
Eddie and Rhonda have to get a ransom to get the kids back from the bandits.
6, 13, 19, 8, and 7.
Bought a lottery ticket, and it's a winner. Wouldn't you know it? I mean, that ticket must be in one of their purses.
I should call Detective Grant.
The woman said no police.
And the cops think that Eddie and Rhonda are the bandits because of all the money they're trying to raise for the ransom.
Is that them? Yeah. That's them.
They've taken Christmas presents from delivery trucks that Eddie has with the intent that once Eddie gets the winning ticket off the girls, he can make the money back. And then when the girls try to escape the bandits...
This is Buttercup.
How do we get to Grandma's? Not on Buttercup. We need help.
Ho, ho, ho.
Santa can help.
What do you want? Where'd the kids go? Sarah? Julie? Buttercup? Where'd they go? How'd I know?
And this is about the point where Rhonda and Eddie are about to pay the ransom, so Harvey gives it back.
Hey, here's the ticket. Yep, sir. We have just enough time to get back.
Joe, is that the reward money?
It's all here.
Oh, great. We gotta give it back.
You don't?
Oh, yes, we do.
Have you lost your mind?
No, Pumpkin. I lost the kids.
What? We gotta find my girls.
Right, because I can be back by 6.
That money is all you care about, isn't it? You've got your ticket. Here's your hat. Just go.
Where the movie usually lost me. They go to give the ransom back. The kids escape by going to talk to Santa. And that's when it cut. There's so many random characters in this that are just bizarre.
My truck. It's all yours.
$400. Oh, I say 3?
You give me 3?
No, I say 2.
But you said 3.
Speak picking day. Hey, Earl.
There's the lady on the bus, and she's just talking to herself.
No snow flurries today.
Back to you, Bill.
My name isn't Bill.
Who's rehearsing to be a weather girl.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Just practicing.
And then they're like, does this bus go to Grandma's? And our first question isn't, why are 2 6-year-olds on a bus by themselves? But, oh, I don't know where Grandma lives. Can't help it. Or she lives in Edgemont. Oh, that's hours away. Why isn't she going to... Lady, there are 2 6-year-old girls on a bus by themselves trying to go to Edgemont. Call the police.
Hope you get to Grandma's. Merry Christmas, girls.
I'm calling the police.
And then there's the policeman himself, who ends every sentence with absolutely or positive. He just kind of shouts it. Oh, we'll find you kids. Positive.
I've got all the information I need. Definitely. Absolutely. That's the telephone.
I know.
Just doing my job. Said I'd find them as soon as possible. Absolutely. Positively.
That's Sarah. That's Julie. That's Monkey.
Knew that, ma'am. I'm a detective. Definitely. Absolutely.
Very close to making an arrest, but then again, that's what they always say.
Then there's the other policeman that Eddie accidentally knocks his door into. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, officer. And the officer goes, yeah, that's all right. I guess I won't have to shoot you. But I might if you don't laugh at my joke.
Well, it is Christmas Eve. I guess I don't have to shoot you. But I might if you don't laugh at my jokes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Boy.
And then once they leave, he sees the report saying that they're the bandits, and he answers the walkie-talkie, but not like, oh, I found them. The camera zooms up on him and is like, I found them.
Well, I think I found your FPD bandits.
Even Santa Claus has his own little characteristic. Santa is fed up. He's like, oh, you don't need whatever it is they say they need. And apparently Santa doesn't need a pair of skis. And then quits and leaves.
This is not a real sleigh.
That's okay. There's no real snow, so Santa doesn't need a real sleigh. He also doesn't need new skis or a season's pass he paid $600 for.
I just like that we've got a clear objective of the kids want to get to Grandma's, and it's little exchanges like,
I look really small. I am really small.
Whose business? Where's the carnival?
Right up that street.
Thanks. Get out of the way.
Snowstorm for Christmas? What a ripoff!
I love it when you get physical, sure.
Now, Harv, get in the truck.
Come on. We'll go on the ponies. You smell it from here.
Will you hurt her? Where's your bathroom?
All the way in the back.
Why did I ever listen to you? Because I'm the smart one. Okay, smart one, what do we do now? Flies in the sky to Grandma's. I'm smart, but I'm not a genius.
when the mum's reading the Dr. Seuss book, ends the book like, well, you know, you've heard this story a billion times, fair enough, let's go to bed. Oh wait, there is a surprise ending. It says right here, Sarah and Julie go to bed on time tonight. It says it right here. And then the girls look at her and go,
Mommy, you know we can't read.
So you can see that they're having fun. They're not, it's not just utter chaos all the time.
I said get out.
It's a 24-hour store. You're not supposed to close.
Not today.
And the banter between Eddie and the kids as well. Like,
there, now you're even.
That was very unpolite.
the kids are absolute brats, but that's the plot. This delivery guy steps out of his truck onto their snowman.
Mister, you killed our snowman!
I don't see any snowman.
That's because you killed him!
Oops, he doesn't look too good. But hey, it's 65 degrees out here. He would have been a puddle by noon.
We're telling!
Oh, no, please don't tell, because I'll get in trouble.
That's the idea! My mom gets her, you are going to get it.
Sludgy Babe's a mom.
A real mom who can get you in big trouble. Make him go to his room!
Like, I kind of love their attitude. It's just consistent throughout the film. It's entertaining to watch these kids just one-up everyone they meet.
Took me 2 weeks of training during this shoulder patch.
What do you do?
I give the customers their package, and they sign for it.
You got a patch for that?
There's multiple quotes that come up throughout the film. One of the girls saying to the other one, you'll be sorry, you'll be sorry, you'll be sorry.
You'll be sorry. No, you'll be sorry.
Where the hell did you come from?
You said the H word. We need a ride.
I've got to get my skates off.
Take your time. Take your time.
What's going to happen? I mean, because I have a system.
That is very lucky.
Well, she ought to be going nuts right about now, wondering where the hell you two went.
I gotta go to the bathroom, and this is no joke.
You kids want to ride?
Well, you've certainly been good luck so far.
You know, I'm due to win this. No, really. I have a system.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Take your time.
You take us to Grandma's right now. This is no joke.
All right, coat's on. Let's ride. Well, I told your mom I'm bringing you home, and that's no joke. Tip ever got on this crappy job?
I knew my system worked.
What system?
Somebody has to win. Might as well be me.
You'll be sorry. I told you you would be sorry.
Somebody might steal your system.
Just keep saying, I can hold it.
I can hold it. I can hold it. Come on, Sarah, you can hold it. I can hold it.
Or the notion of the rules that they follow. That when the bandits have them, Sarah and Julie break off for a second.
Never get in a car with strangers. Oh, yeah. But remember Mom's other rule? Never going outside after dark?
There's a lot of kid logic like that. He has the presents from Grandma's, he must be going past Grandma's. Eddie is taking them home. He doesn't catch them in the truck. One of them needs to go to the toilet and basically blows the whole plan. Hey, mister, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Mister! I gotta go to the bathroom!
But as he drops them off, they figure out that he's not taking them to Grandma's, he's taking them home. And then admits to them, look, you may as well learn this now. Adults will say anything to kids to get them to cooperate.
You're not taking us to Grandma's.
Not?
You're taking us home.
Okay, but you kids may as well learn this now. Grown-ups will say anything to get kids to cooperate.
Adults will say anything to get a kid to cooperate. So when the bandits catch them, the bandits have the Christmas presents in their truck. And the girls see all these presents and go, well, we have so much presents. And their first inevitable lying answer is, oh, we're elves delivering the presents. Yeah.
We live in one of Santa's mobile workshops.
And the kid's like, are you lying to us? And then quote Eddie. They're like, well, adults will say anything to get kids to cooperate.
Are you making this up?
Would we lie to you?
And it's just nice to see that. Eddie, despite not liking the kids at first, bonds with them. They use what he has taught them to get their way through the next situation. You can see in this film, and I think they do the dynamics well, because you can see how the kids are annoying. They're intentionally annoying.
Wait for us!
I told you twin heads to stay in the truck.
We want to help.
Well, you can't help. You're not a professional.
But the scenes flip back and forth. Eddie is a selfish jerk who just wants to win the lottery and only helps Rhonda get her girls back once he realizes they have the winning ticket.
I want to help you find your girls.
Since when?
Gotta find those kids. 1.3 million reasons I gotta find those kids.
You greedy little worm.
So you already start to see him make a sacrifice. He's initially trying to get the girls back just to get the lottery ticket, but eventually decides that he needs to, it doesn't matter if he has to sacrifice some of the lottery, he wants to get the girls back. Although he's a little too keen to steal he just kind of does it. He's very calm about it.
Let me see if I got this. The woman who knocked you senseless, she's about 5'2", 110 pounds.
She might have been 5'3". Oh, God, all these tickets, I didn't hit one lousy number.
Julie and Sarah Thompson.
Excuse me. Can I catch a lift home?
Get in the back. Date of birth, 6/13/1987.
What was that birth date again, sir?
6/13/1987.
Stop the car! What? This is where I live. Thanks a lot for the lift.
You needed me to take you a block?
Prizes and merchandise worth over $10,000.
Eddie, this isn't right.
They would be helping a mother be reunited with her daughters. I mean, that's what this season's all about. It's giving.
You are so full of it.
I know.
I'm going to keep a list of every present we open. Somehow we're going to make it up to these people.
I was just about to suggest that.
Despite that, over the course of the film, he bonds with the girls and learns to give up just wanting the money for selfish reasons.
We're still $12 short.
All righty. Now we're only $2 short. Listen, Rhonda. Everything's going to be okay because we're going to get your girls back.
We have to. I need a red hat.
There you go, ma'am. Say you look mighty fine.
The bandits, same deal.
If you don't take his arm, I'm gonna tell on you.
Yeah, who you gonna tell?
Your boss, Santa Claus.
Until, of course, Harvey, being the sweet criminal that he is, confesses to the kids that he's not taking them to Grandma's.
Kids, will you stop that, please? We're not going to Grandma.
But he just... the movie is so mean to him.
Harvey is a liar! Harvey is a liar! Harvey is a liar!
All right, okay, all right, I'm a liar.
It's not my fault. This was all Shirley's idea. I'm not really an elf.
Is Shirley an elf?
No, Shirley's not an elf either.
He's got the kids on the... He's like, we're not going to Grandma's, we're just going on the horsey go round. And he's standing there as the kids are yelling, Harvey's a liar! Harvey's a liar! And all the other parents are looking at him and he's like, they're just kidding around.
We want Grandma! You can stop waving! We're not waving back!
They're just having fun. Like none of you have trouble with your kids.
You lost my girl!
I couldn't help it. I don't know what happened. One minute they were on the ponies riding and they were happy and everything, and the next minute they just disappeared. I think they were upset because I told them we weren't elves.
You told them we weren't elves? What is the matter with you, lunatic? Yes, because it's all holes up here. There's holes. You would have missed a Pinocchio.
It was dumb. It was dumb.
You are so dumb.
We're not.
It really is a testament to Mary-Kate and Ashley as 6-year-olds that although it has some 6-year-old acting in it,
This is unbelievable.
they really bring it. They really do commit.
I wish I was in my own bed. Me too. I miss Mommy. I miss Mommy more than you. I don't think so. I hope she's having a good vacation. So do I.
They're 6-year-olds, they misbehave. They don't really do it maliciously, except that that's kind of what's fun about this. They don't do it maliciously to their mum, but they absolutely give a lot of snark to Eddie, the delivery guy, and you've got the bandits who are stealing deliveries, who are also trying to get on the kid's good side.
Well, aren't you too sweet to give your mom a break like that?
And the kids just mess with them.
Girls.
That was for killing Frosty.
It's really the relationships here that work.
What kind of mother makes her girls run away from home?
They were simply just giving you a little vacation. Girls told me. Rhonda, you're too hard on yourself. You're a good mom.
The kids get along with the bandits. They...
Excuse us 1 minute.
Nice meeting you guys.
See you later, guys.
Who do you think taught Rudolph how to fly?
Wow! Boy, this place is great! Into the snow, in a one-horse open sleigh.
get along with Eddie.
Well, look at you two slobs there. Did you get any of that sandwich in your mouth?
I feel much better. Thanks, mister.
Don't mention it. I'm sure you would have done the same for me.
They also make fun of them and have a bit of back and forth.
Waitress, you forgot to pay the bill!
We don't need an announcement here. I was going to pay the bill. I got the money right here.
Just making sure.
The moment in the truck when the bandits first find them and they're like, what are your little names? And of patronizing the kids immediately patronize back. My little name is Sarah. My little name is Julie.
I'll handle this. I know how to talk to these little droolers.
Hi there. My name is Shirley, and this is my husband, Harvey. What are your little names?
My little name is Sarah. My little name is Julie.
Are these shrimps making fun of me?
I'm not sure. I think so.
You can just see the bandits being like, are these kids making fun of me? And then later, Harvey says something else to him, and they give some snark back, and he turns and he's like, they're making fun of me now, aren't they?
Harv, why don't you take the kids on a pony ride?
Sarah, Julie, would you like to go on a pony ride?
No, we would like to go to Grandma's.
Now they're making fun of me, right?
Yeah, they are. And then, of course, there's the ending. So, and, spoilers if you want to watch this movie yourself. Anyway, so where the movie usually lost me was They go to give the ransom back. The kids escape by going to talk to Santa. And that's when it cut.
Grandma, here we come.
So let me get this straight. All right, you packed your bags, you rode your bike around the block, you hopped the bus, looked at the Princess Penny dolls, and then you snuck in the back of my truck so I drive you to your great-grandma's house in Edgemont.
Forgot we put chicken legs in a hat.
Hey, did you just drop a chicken bone in my case?
There's still some meat on there.
No, okay.
Oh, right.
I thought we were going to Grandma's. He lives right down the street.
It's not fair. There's two of you. There ought to be two of me.
Why don't we get a daddy?
Well, I wish I could just run down to Daddy's R Us and pick one up, but it's just not that easy.
Mommy said her hands full. We're giving her a vacation.
Oh, and Rhonda, by the way, I do get $5 an hour to babysit.
Just get back here, Eddie.
All right, let's go.
To Grandma's, right?
Santa's little helpers helping out their dad.
I guess you could say that Santa's little helpers are Dad's little helpers today.
Ice cream!
Ice cream! We all scream for ice cream.
We're trying to get to Grandma's.
Was that guy driving the truck, your daddy?
Grinch.
What'd you call me?
I called you a Grinch.
You are unbelievable. My kids are missing and you're worried about a lottery.
Well, I'm sorry. Dumb habit. Remember I told you about my system?
Why don't you just get out of here?
Sorry.
Which way is Edgemont?
That is just where we're headed.
Now, I know a way to get my hands on the 10 grand. But you gotta trust me.
You better come through for me, Eddie.
Hey, have I ever not come through for you? Well, except for that losing your kids thing.
Over the river to the west, to grandmother's house we go. Happy trails to you. To me and one.
And so I had this weird movie where the kids are trying to get to Grandma's. We never see that happen. The bandits have told Eddie and Rhonda to get a ransom. The police are after them. There's Western movie clips at random. And that's the movie.
Is the Grinch going to keep the Christmas presents? Nah, we saw this on TV. He gives the presents back at the end.
That money is all you care about, isn't it? Just go!
Julie! Sarah!
Come on, Cheryl, we gotta help.
When is it going to sink in, Harvey? We're the bad guys.
I keep forgetting. Sarah! Julie!
You pretty much took the surprise out of that surprise ending. Oh, but wait. There is a surprise ending.
But what happens is they get on Santa's sleigh. Santa bails. And then they get on Santa's sleigh and they're like, Rudolph will take us to Grandma.
Fly, Rudolph, fly! Go to Grandma's house!
Whoa! Hey!
But the horses take off with them in the sleigh. And they're like, stop, Rudolph, stop.
Oh my goodness, they're not real reindeer! Rudolph is just a horse with a red nose!
Eddie has to go save them. And there's a little joke about how he gets on one of the other horses in the horsing around, but the horse is unaware that it can leave the stable, so it just runs around. Come on, you're free! Let's go!
No more circles! You're free! You're free! You don't have to do these kiddie rides anymore! Oh, my boy! You're gonna be a hero!
He chases after the girls. He sacrifices, he risks his life to save the girls, Western style, as they play the Western clips, showing what he's about to do next.
Hurry, Eddie, hurry!
Take the low road! You can cut him off the pass! I always wanted to cut someone off the pass. Yeah. Come on, we gotta catch him! Come on, there!
This is awesome!
But the Western clips obviously show a guy jumps across from horse to horse, whereas Eddie jumps across to a horse and then starts slipping off the edge, and they're like, you're falling off the horse, you know that?
Let's go! He's a buttercup!
like, yep, yeah, I know. It's obviously a stunt guy. But, so Eddie saves the kids, and somehow...
Oh, guys, he's up! He's up! Oh! Way to go! Sign up, cowboy! Way to go,
All right, we're a little close to the edge here. Let's move it on back, boys. Moving on back. All right.
Okay. You guys ready to go?
You promise to take us to Grandma's?
Yeah, whatever. Well, obviously you know where you're going, fellas, so you just lead the way. I'll hang on.
Where are you going?
Well, I don't know. They're the ones driving. Hang on. You know, there's a good spot right there. Wait a second. That was a good spot. Okay, stop me. We're running out of road, guys. Stop it. Okay. Ho. Gee, Liz.
Grandma lives nearby. And the horse and carriage that's where it ends up. And Grandma comes out and finds the kids. You made it.
Can I help you folks?
Oh my goodness, what a surprise! What are you doing here?
We came to visit you.
Well, RB, you did make it to Grandma's. Well, you gotta admit, kids, that was one hell of a ride. Oh, right, the H word. Okay.
And that's when I remembered I've seen this scene. It all came flooding back to me. Yeah, they get to Grandma's. That's it, that's the movie.
Where are they?
Mommy! Hi, Grandma.
Oh, girl.
Merry Christmas, sweetie.
Merry Christmas.
Did we make you cry again?
No, sweetheart, I'm crying because I'm so happy to see you. Why'd you run away?
You said we were a handful.
You girls are the most important people in my life. I love you both more than anything in this world.
I love you. I love you bigger. Julie, we're a team. Sorry, it's a tie.
Thank you so much. You were wonderful.
Well, maybe I was a little wonderful.
What about your winning lotto?
Well, I guess I kind of missed it. Rhonda, the important thing is we got you girls back.
Penny, thank you.
But there's still so many holes left. The police are still after them. The bandits are still loose. Happily ever after, right? And then the police come in and they're like, those are the bandits, and they take their... Grandma has no idea what's going on. Grandma's like, hey, my kids are here, my daughter's here, some delivery guy is here.
This is so sweet.
My great-grandchildren.
That's them. Hugging. Definitely.
But we're not the real FPD bandits. We just needed the money for ransom because they kidnapped my girls.
And we were going to use my win a lot of money to buy back all the stuff that we pawned and deliver it tonight.
I think not.
And now they're being carted off by police. What? But, you know, Harvey, being the sweet criminal that he is, turns himself in, yelling, but it's Christmas Eve, Cheryl. It's Christmas Eve.
Mommy has to go with the nice policeman and straighten out a little misunderstanding.
Can we go with you?
I don't think so, honey.
But it's Christmas Eve.
She's right. It's Christmas Eve.
Officer, you've got the wrong people.
What? Those are the kidnappers!
Yeah, the FPD bandits.
And they're not Santa's elf.
It's all true, officer. Even the elf part. If you want proof, look at our motorhome. It's full of stolen goods. Cuff us.
Feel free to use these. Definitely.
And the look on the policeman's face, he's like... And the camera zooms in like, what's he gonna do about it?
I know it was you two all along.
And so, you know, they capture the bandits. They get the kids back. Happily ever after, right? Still a plot point to go, because Eddie's winning lottery ticket is still in the girls' purses.
And you two, you can expect some community service for your shenanigans.
Are you sure you can't make it back in time to spin?
There's no way. I mean, I'd have to catch every single light and drive 100 miles an hour.
Rip!
What?
Eddie has to be in town by 6. Can you help him out?
Do I look like that nice a guy to you? I hope not.
Well, if it wasn't for us, you'd have never caught the real bandits.
Yeah, and it's Christmas Eve. All right, the two of you out of here and into that car. What a drag. I got the siren going and there's no one on the street.
500, you can get some lovely frozen food with that. 50 grand, yes, calm down. That's, careful, your husband's in the audience. Come on, girls, let's go.
Let's get going,
Merry
girls.
Christmas, Grip.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. And good luck. Definitely.
So they go off to the lottery thing, which makes no sense. He's trying to win the lottery. And then he's going to use the lottery money to pay back all the gifts he stole. But the lottery functions like a lucky dip, where you then have to spin a wheel, and one of those spots is the jackpot.
And whatever I win, I'm splitting between these girls and their beautiful mother. 1, 2, 3.
Bring me the wrench. Bring me the... Come on.
Come on, jackpot, come on!
But it's a movie about Christmas, so they win.
Jackpot!
The fact that Eddie lets the girls spin the wheel and then agrees to give half of what he earns after paying back the ransom. Unless that's null and void because they caught the bandits, I don't know. But he agrees to give half the money to Rhonda and her kids. Again, showing the arc of not being so selfish. It's just nice. A lot of beats that are either very in the Christmas spirit or showing off Mary-Kate and Ashley's facial acting ability. Just the amount of times But yeah, off we go to grandmother's house we go. Is a movie that I associate with my own grandmother. And she passed away. This is just the sort of Christmas movie that I think is right within line. It's a movie people should show their kids because I think kids will really relate to it. Oh, there's a moment near the end where, because they need to get to the lottery thing by 6, they ask the policeman if he can give them a ride. But then everyone in the vicinity of the carnival they've been at says, but it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve. And then the bandits in the car start yelling, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. And the crowds are Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve.
I'll take those two in for you.
'Tis a season to be jolly.
Peace on earth, goodwill toward men.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve,
Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve,
Christmas Eve.
Shut up! I know it's Christmas Eve. Big deal.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. And yeah, Christmas Eve. And again, the face he makes is just Christmas Eve. Yeah, why not? That's, to me, the message of the movie.
All right, the two of you out of here and into that car.
It was Mary-Kate and Ashley's first ever movie as a charming movie with twin girls who give as much as they get to anyone who annoys them, to the mother who feels bad that she has to work Christmas Day, and as soon as she hears the girls are missing, everybody out. He's like, but you can't shut the store. It's 24 hours. You're not supposed to close. She's like, not today, and kicks them all out. Doesn't blink an eye. They don't fully go into Eddie's why he's selfish, or he doesn't necessarily need a good reason to not like kids. Some people just don't. But in the Christmas spirit of he comes around, and it's only after he shows his considerate side that she's like, yeah, why not? It's kind of classic in that way. I guess, it's simple, but it's for kids, and as a kid I really related to it, and I still find it charming now.
Mommy, you're missing all the fun.
No, I'm not, sweetheart.
You mad at me, honey buns?
A little. But I'll have 3 to 5 years to get over it.
When I get out, I promise you I'll make you proud. I'll be the best darn criminal you ever saw. I'll be mean. I'll be low down. I'll be vicious. I'll be a snake. I'll be rotten. Just like you, honey. I love you.
This is to grandmother's house we go. This is off we go to grandma's house. It's a journey about running away from home for the right reasons. Thanks for listening.